and welcome to OhhhhBeehave. Line it up!
Woo! Welcome to another episode of OhhhhBeehave Behave with your host, Kayla B. We're gonna have a very special guest. That is the Flamethrower and the beautiful Courtney herself. So it's showtime, baby. Sit tight.
Woo! Yeah. Why, hello everyone, and welcome to another fantastic episode of OhhhhBeehave Behave. Guys, please help me welcome my co-host, Eddie Lovecraft. There he goes. There's the man. There's the guy. Oh. You know, we were literally just talking about spilling drinks, and I saw his ass coming, and I made sure to grab my beverage. You almost spilled a drink, my friend.
I'll get it on you next time.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. So listen.
So, really quick, your hair, it's glowing. It looks different.
I know. For those of you who are colorblind, my hair used to be green. But now I switched to yellow. I figured, you know, switch it up, try something new. It was green for about 12 years, so
yeah, you look like a morning person now.
I do look like a morning person. I can sell that.
Nice.
People call me sunshine. What else? Pineapple. When the edges are up, you know, I just look exactly like one.
But what is the best thing to do in the morning?
Oh, shots.
Shots.
Alcoholic.
So I think it's about that time.
I would say so.
All right.
You know the magic words. You know what we got to do. Ready?
One.
No, not one. Three. We start with three.
Okay. 3,
2, 1. Let's get buzzed. Yeah, shoddy hottie. Woo!
All right.
Oh, fuck yes.
And really quick, before we do the shot. Okay, we'll do the shot. We'll do the shot.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers. Cheers. This is Courtney, by the way, our gorgeous and beautiful shoddy hottie.
Okay, I spilled it all over me, so
delightful.
You got your vengeance.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Courtney, before you leave.
I got my vengeance.
It's like coming down my chin. Before you leave,
said.
do you have any stories of, I guess, pouring something on somebody?
So my very first waitressing job back before I was 21, we weren't allowed to carry the liquor out ourselves because we were underage. And the restaurant was just super slammed that day. And so the bartender was like, just carry it, just carry it. So I was like, okay. Oh, no. I had this big pitcher of beer, and it's like a family restaurant. And so I'm carrying this pitcher of beer over to a family, and I tripped over something, and what I tripped over was a high chair, and I dumped the whole pitcher of beer down a baby. So,
oh my God!
Luckily, I made it out here okay, though.
Oh my gosh, no.
That was the day that baby became a man.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Courtney.
Thank you, Courtney.
And good job, Courtney.
Yes.
We'll see more Courtney later.
Yes, we will. We will.
But Kayla, tell us who we're going to see today.
Listen, we have a fantastic entertainer coming onto the studio today. If you've been around South Florida and you've seen some flames, chances are you've seen our next guest.
So I met the Flamethrower.
Oh, here we go.
Right? I met the Flamethrower.
That's what he was trying to give you a setup.
Really quick. So I met the Flamethrower at Mission South Beach, and he had this crazy mask, right? It was like lightning, right?
Yeah.
He said it was a Diablo, looked like a Predator, looked like a little bit of everything. But anyways, he also told me that he was a fire performer, right? Flamethrower. And luckily, I just happened to run. I was filming an event, and he was performing, and I've never seen anything like this.
Really?
Not in Vegas, not in, I don't know, Europe. I haven't seen this kind of thing anywhere. Anyways, it's dangerous. It's awesome. It's really cool, and I just want to show a clip of it really quick.
Yeah, of course, by all means.
Take a look at this.
All right, guys, so please help me welcome our guest for today, the one, the only Flamethrower! Woo! Oh, yeah. Coming in hot.
What's up, guys?
Hello, hello.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Very good.
Thanks
About
for
to get
having
better,
me.
because guess what's going to happen now?
Shots. Shots.
He knows about the rules.
I can sense a
You
disturbance.
sense
in the
it.
force.
All right. So the rule with the shots is they don't come out until we say 3, 2, 1, let's get buzzed.
3, 2, 1, let's get buzzed.
Yeah, so we're going to do that if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming you want shots. It's right there for you. Ready? Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's get buzzed! Yes! So listen, I know you know this very hottie, shoddy hottie.
Yes, she served me shots many, many times in my life.
Love that.
And I'd
Okay,
rather
which
have
one?
shots from no one else.
Yes, mine. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Smells about right.
Yep.
Cheers,
everyone.
guys.
Thank you
Cheers.
for coming on the show. Delicioso. Very good, very good. Thank you so much. She's so beautiful, you lucky bastard. Yeah, look
I
at
know.
that.
I know. I'm fucking lucky. No, I'm extremely lucky. Because, like, think about it like this, okay? In terms of a relationship, there's plenty of times in your life when you want to light your significant other on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And I fucking get to. Like, come on, bro.
That's
Like,
right.
yes.
So
I
you
mean,
guys
like,
perform together.
hell yeah. Like, think about it in the same sense. I'm like, you know, you've been really upsetting me lately. Butane bubbles, boosha, and just, you know, a big old fireball. And somebody pays us for that.
I love it.
I mean, think about that. Like, it's like couples therapy with a paycheck.
You
That's
love getting
fucking
paid.
amazing. It's fucking great.
Instead
It's
of paying
so
the
awesome.
therapist, you just get paid yourself.
Right. Well, you got to pay for the fuel and stuff, but you know, hey, it's way cheaper than a psychiatrist.
cost.
Yeah,
Small
small
cost.
pennies in life. Pennies in life.
Love that. So, listen, before we go ahead and like go on our spiel, because I can already tell this is going to be a fantastic conversation. Tell our audience about yourself. Obviously, some of the people watching the show have not seen you perform. They just got to witness that small little clip that we shared. So, what would you describe as the flamethrower experience?
The flamethrower experience in my mind is uncategorized. It's something that literally changes your whole perspective of fire performing, because like a lot of people, and no disrespect to these people, there's a lot of YouTube out there. There's a lot of people that learn, and that's okay. If you learn from YouTube, that's totally fine. But what we wind up running into is no individuality with a lot of performers. You can tend to kind of see the same things. I don't do that. In fact, there was a lot of people, you know, in my career coming up as this person and becoming the person that I am now, where they were like, oh, slow down, do this, no, don't do that, don't, well, you know, be more this. And I'm like,
we don't like
go
that.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Because to me, I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. And so as a performer, no, I take pride on being completely different, chaotic as shit, but with precision and
Yes.
actual skill, not just like, oh, I'm going to throw a random fireball at your face and oops, my insurance will take care of that. No. I can clearly say to this day that I've never had a single burn victim other than myself. No, I'm totally joking. But that being said, though, yeah, no, you're gonna get like that interactive. I've literally lit cigarettes for customers watching a show. Yeah, everything from literally having, you know, tricks being involved with the client up to, you know, somebody seeing a particular part of the show where I'm like making eye contact, or I'll mess with somebody in the sense of like grabbing onto the fire heads and being like,
Yeah.
and they're just like, oh! And I mean, there's clips of it. I mean, you know, I'm fortunate enough to actually, a lot of the clips that we actually have on social media are from clients, are from guests that have seen the show. And so it's like you get that point of perspective, because you don't always get those shots as a
Yes,
performer.
yes.
That's one of the problems that you run into. But yeah, no, to say this, we're taking it. We're taking it to a whole nother level, like Brink-wise, you know, pushing the limits, choreographed shows that are just crazy. I mean, and in the same sense that you look at it like, what can we do now that's never been done before?
That's the trickiest part.
It is tricky.
That's so
It's tricky. And I'll tell you this, within the past 3 years of me actually living in South Florida, I was fortunate enough to actually make 5 choreographed shows that came out, you know, within a universal 3 years. And dude, I'm ready for ATG. I'm ready for America's Got Talent. I just, you know, I'm looking for a better place to shoot at more than anything else. But yeah, so that's the experience. The experience is that it's unlike any experience you've ever had before. And if you get an opportunity to come watch me perform with fire, you might want to make sure that you put that in your fucking calendar, because that should be that. You know.
So, you know what I was thinking? Being a fire performer, I'm assuming you've heard of the game Crossfire. from the 90s.
With a little disc and shit, like tick, 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 tick,
ping, 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 ping.
Oh, I'll fuck you up. Don't
You
even
know-
play with my. Listen, man, me and my brother, yo, we used to. Don't
Well,
do it.
listen. I had 2 brothers.
I'm just, don't play with me.
All right, well, guess what? I am gonna play with you, and I'm gonna beat that ass.
We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see. Crossfire versus Flamethrower versus Star
wanna
Host.
go?
Let's go.
You wanna go?
Let's
Shit,
go.
here we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Crossfire. I have one thing to say. America.
Fuck yeah! Cheers, motherfucker. You're gonna lose, but hey. Listen, on the mic, we have birthday girl Enid and the beast, Courtney, all right? So when one of us are fucking up, they get to talk shit.
We're gonna hit you over the head.
You talk about winning and losing. You do realize I'm like engaged, right? I lose to the opposite sex every fucking day, at least 3 times
Well,
to 4 times a day.
it's your lucky day because
Now,
we're gonna do it on camera. All right, ready?
What?
3,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Go!
All right, obviously this is the most proficient game of the fucking 90s. Okay, here we go. Oh shit.
Oh my God, Kayla. The intensity, it's just,
Wait,
I can't handle it. How are you feeling in
pelvic
this?
thrust.
I'm out of rounds.
You're out of round.
I'm out of rounds.
Okay.
Needed more ammo.
That happens a lot.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Oh God, my balls are loose.
That happens a lot.
Okay, listen, we're gonna. Oh shit, it's broke. Oh, it's not working. You have to shimmy and shake it. Really? Wait, is this by Mattel? Oh, you're the
Do you have any
ball holder,
comment?
goddammit.
We need Nixon to come in here and do a little skippity pap.
A skippity pap. Oh shit, I won!
yeah.
That was a big skippity
I
pap.
won, bitches. Wait. All of it.
Everyone flex,
I don't have that
This
yet.
way's to the beach, that way's to Loserville.
Okay, so listen. You didn't win, but we have some consolation prizes.
Uh-oh.
We have the Nice Try Award.
It's a ballerina.
And we also have the
I mean, purple is my color, though.
Maybe Next Time Award.
Low key, though.
Yes.
Yes!
Proud and victorious.
Bravo,
Give it up
bravo.
for Flamethrower! Yes! All right, guys, we're heading back to the studio. Kind of like upcoming events do you have coming up? Because we know like spooky season is upon us.
Right.
I'm sure there's lots of shit going on
Right.
throughout everywhere, but we want to know like where the quality entertainment is because there's gonna be
So-
there's gonna be entertainment, but
Well,
we're looking for the quality entertainment.
Well, I'll tell you this: with spooky season and Halloween season,
Yeah.
me being me, there's only one of me.
Yeah.
You know, and it makes it very hard to actually be selective on certain events because you have a lot of people that are like, "Yo, are you available? Are you not available? What days are you available?" And then, of course, everyone always wants to pick the
Yes.
weekend of Halloween.
Always.
The number one star date.
Listen, can I say a PSA to all of the bookers and the promoters? Understand that there's probably only like 2 days, right? 2 days that we can give you.
Yeah.
How about we have Halloween be all month? Why does it have to be just one weekend? Can we get a little bit more
Right.
creative? Because all of you guys can really capitalize on the profits of that. If we could just sprinkle it out throughout the month. Just
Right.
I would love
Right.
that.
Just a little bit.
end rant.
Right. Get better on your job. You can do October 19th anytime. You know what I mean?
Yes.
No, I definitely agree with you. There's a lot of people that are battling over the 28th. We have about 4 or 5 different venues right now that are like, are you available? And I'm like, what's the price tag?
Yeah.
Because the thing is you're making me choose you over another event. And it's really tough because most of the time they always want that primetime spot. They always want this primetime day. And you're like, dude. But as for Halloween, though, there's a lot of different Halloween events that are going on between, South Florida in general. Miami, West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, like all these places. If you can't find a Halloween event, you're living under a rock because they're literally on every street corner, almost. So Halloween itself is obviously my favorite time of the year, period. It's the only time I get to look normal. You know, people are always like, "Oh, what are you gonna be for Halloween?" I'm like, myself.
Yeah,
That's
hell
the
yeah.
scariest fucking thing on the planet right now. like for real. You know, 65 fucking day, or I'm sorry, 365 a year. You know, most of the time when I perform, unless it's under special, request.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is what I fucking look like.
It's-
You know,
and it's
and I have plenty of clients that love it, and then there's other clients that are like, ooh, we're doing a corporate event, and we need you to be vest and tie, and hey, I still clean up. You
Yeah.
know, I still look good.
Love that.
But yeah, no, Halloween itself is obviously a crazy time of the year. That's really when the season really kicks off for
Yeah.
pretty much every entertainment.
Yes.
You know, so
So when it comes to like all the shows that you do, you mentioned doing choreographed performances and all sorts of other things. I always ask this question because it's always different for everyone. What is your personal favorite routine, apparatus, experience, period? Because, oh, by the way, there's my cat, guys. This is Nixon.
say the witch kitty shows up for the warlock. What's up, bro?
See, what's up? But I always ask because I was in a band. I was in a band myself, and so like the music that everybody else liked wasn't necessarily the music that I liked. So I know that sometimes there are audience favorites, but I'm always curious to know what the actual entertainers' favorites are.
So I would say this. I'm most proficient in poi. I've been spinning poi now for like 10 years. So the reality of that is that that's like my number one go-to. But I find myself really trying to come out of that show. For the past 2 years, I've really been kind of on and off with staff and sword, stuff like that. And I do spin sword and staff completely different than most of other people do. And it's
I know.
a little bit crazy.
I know. Well, kind of stiff, right? And so when you're used to doing poi, you have a little bit.
Well, yes
and no.
Yes and no. But
Yeah.
see, the thing is this is once again, it all comes back down to the style
Yes.
of how you do
Yes,
things.
yes.
And so, like, if you're constantly like,
Right.
that's not me.
No, you have to be a bit more adaptable.
That's not me, exactly.
Yeah.
So once again, we come back down to saying what's my favorite apparatus. Now, my most proficient apparatus would be poi.
Yeah.
That's something that I can literally light cigarettes in mouths and do all sorts of I've literally done sparklers in my own mouth. Yes, absolutely, and it's awesome. Now, I would tell you that when me and Courtney got together, which is obviously our shoddy hottie tonight. Thankfully.
Shoddy.
Thank you. So when me and her got together, it was actually based on a concept that I had a show already involving somebody particular, and no sexual relationships, just professional only. Just professional only.
A lot of those scenes that you guys are seeing, those are professional relationships, not always romantic.
Yes, yeah. So we, excuse me.
Yeah.
We actually had a relationship that started to kind of evolve, and then we got into butane bubbles together. And then so the bed of nails, actually, we had a performer that was no longer available, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
However, the whole point is when it comes to her, it's like, what can we do
I
now?
know. Like
You
when
know
you
what I
have
mean?
another
Like,
element in there,
right.
it adds more depth.
Yes.
It adds more excitement. Like
Yes, and then there's also another body to burn. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's the reality of things. Like when it comes to butane bubbles between our shows, you're talking mountains of bubbles, huge flames, and I mean, like, if we don't, we may change certain things. Like, let's say we started off with the bed of nails, right? Now that show can be turned into a variant with a chair, right? But then we also have aerial chains, where she's actually in like aerial chains, and I'm lighting her on fire. So there's always like a different upgrade to the show, and it's slightly different here and there, and like we adapt.
Yes.
We adapt. I would tell you that what I have in the midst right now, we're actually having a metal fabricator work for us, because for me, I'm a firm believer in this. If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yep.
And always hire a fucking professional to do the work that you need.
Thank you. It doesn't
need.
always have to be DIY.
Yeah,
guys.
no, hell no. Definitely not
let's elevate at one
DIY.
point.
Listen, we work with bombs, okay? Let's make no mistake. What I do is a bomb. It's fire. Yes, it's dangerous, and it can be very, when you have somebody else's life on the line, don't play games. Pay the money, do what you have to do, do it right. So we actually have a metal fabricator that's working on pieces. Now, everyone's always seen grinder girls and, grinding off the hips and maybe something cute like that. However, what we've decided to do this year for clients that cannot have fire in their building would be to do grinder wheel spark. So for us, what we have is a bed of nails. This bed of nails obviously is a levitating bed of nails with an aerial rig. And the main focal point of the show will be, instead of butane bubbles and me lighting her on fire, it'll be me shooting sparks off of not just her stomach and not just her legs, but her throat.
Yes. Okay, so I've never fucking seen that, and that's genius.
Really quick. We have the performer here that goes on
Yes.
the bed of nails.
Yes. Here we go.
She puts her life on the line every day for these performances. But really quick, how did you get into this whole gig? Were you scared going there, or you just knew you could do it?
Well, I was nicknamed the Beast a few years ago for a reason. So whenever they were trying to find a new performer for this specific act, I was the top name in everybody's mouth. Like, oh, she can probably handle it. So nobody knew at that time that me and him were actually secretly together. So he was. Good thing you did.
So here is Courtney, the Beast, and she also has a very, very interesting question.
Yes. So I wanted to know, does it turn you on to see me get lit on fire?
Does it turn you on to see her lit on fire?
Kayla, this was actually a question for you.
I mean, I'm feeling flushed right now. I mean, hell yes. Anyone who can take pain, I'm about. Because that's just like, I have so much respect for that. Like,
I mean, your cheeks are rosy red right now. I'm just saying, yeah.
I mean, sometimes the other ones are too, but for. Oh my God, yes. I mean, I wouldn't be blushing this much if it weren't true. We were literally just like, listen, did you see how hot she was and all this, and that? And by the way, do you like seeing me on fire? Like, oh my God, yes. I just like seeing you regularly.
No, actually, so on a serious note though, that girl is a fucking beast, and I say that with a quote.
Yeah.
She's a beast when it comes to aerial stuff, and that's something else that really comes into play when it comes to me and her making a show together, because it's like, as a fire performer, I know nothing about being in the air.
Oh,
like I don't know.
different.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother life, a whole nother atmosphere up there. Literally, in those words.
Yeah.
And her having that experience that she does have brings a whole new element to it, because it's like, let's say for instance, if I say, okay, well, we're gonna put you on aerial chains, or we're gonna put you in a lyra, like we have a show called Stardust Show, right? And that incorporates obviously an aerial rig with 28 bottle sparklers lit on stage at one time. So obviously there's close up and interaction points, and then the main focal point of that show is that she gets into the lyra and it's strapped with 28 or 20 bottle sparklers.
Oh my God.
And then she
bottle
goes
sparklers too,
right.
Like intense. It's not like the little like the one
No,
that you
these are-
hold. Yes, I know.
Yeah, they're
long.
yeah, right. But the whole thing is that, it comes to that point, and I whip her really good, because she starts down on the floor, obviously. Yeah. Whip her real good. She goes up, and you're just looking at stardust, and she's going to these cool poses and breaking and kind of like slowing and distorting the spin of the like, nah, man, yeah. So that what I would say is one of the best parts about that, is because it's like, if I have a question, she might be able to answer it. But then there's also plenty of times when she looks at me, she's like, how do you think I should get out of this? And I'm like, I don't know. Fuck, I'm not an aerial person. But, we try. And that's the beautiful part about being in a relationship and being a performer as well. Yeah. Because it's like, man, you work really hard for what you do. And then to, like, being in a relationship, right? Yeah. Okay. Your significant other may never understand what you go through as a performer.
So it's completely different.
Well, she does.
Yes.
She definitely does. And like we go through it together sometimes, actually about 80% of the time. Because if we do it...
That makes a bond so much tighter, right? Like,
it does.
Both like emotionally and professionally, of course.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Now, but this is the thing though that we also look at as well. When you're in a normal relationship, because we're not normal. No. It's not a normal relationship.
No. It was over here, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. Normal sucks. Normal sucks. No, but like 2 years feels like 6, because it's like not also do you eat, sleep, live together, you train, you work, you perform together, so it's like, man, the time that you guys that you're here all the time. And that's why lighting her on fire feels fucking good. Okay? Because there are times when we've tried to trade that role and it didn't work out so well. Oh man, no, yeah.
So I've been there before, so like not performing wise, okay? So like, not to be TMI, but I would consider myself sexually a switch, okay? And so I was dating a guy. No. This is, you got to keep it adaptable. So the guy I was dating at the time, was definitely more submissive than I was, of course. So typically he would play that submissive role and we would go out. But, you know, being a good spouse, I said to myself, oh, you know what, honey? How about I wear the collar and the leash tonight? You know, why not? I love you. Like, we could switch it up a little bit.
But
This
later-
motherfucker looks at me and he goes, holding the leash, okay, and you understand this. He goes to me, where do you want to go? I'm like, you know what? And you know what I did? I straight up, I got my neck. I was like, you know what? This is done. This is done. And
When we
left
get
it
home,
on.
you're getting pegged tonight. I'm just fucking saying. You're getting
Literally.
pegged. You're
Get
getting
ready
pegged.
to bite that
You can't even
pillow,
choose a
motherfucker.
restaurant with a collar to go to. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh my God, the worst. So I can appreciate exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, you know, once again, when it comes down to it, is that there's plenty of times where she actually keeps me in line for a lot. She's actually very, very good for me in the same sense because I'm lazy. Like I love to perform. All right, I've been professionally performing for about 8 years.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm lazy. I'm fucking
Well,
lazy.
you work
I mean,
so
like.
fucking hard though. Like when you
I mean,
perform.
like, you see these guns and
Oh,
shit like that.
Let's not do the gun contest. I was gonna name one. I was gonna have one be like a duck.
Yeah. No, like she keeps me in line. She, you know, we go to the gym, we go to the gymnasium, we do a lot of that together. So it's like a lot of times when I'm like, all I want to do is play fucking Call of Duty and shoot something in the face and not think about life for a second. She's like, we're going to the fucking gym at 10 a.m.
Nice try, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Nice truck. Here's some fries, motherfucker. Exactly. So I mean, you know, in that aspect, no, she's great. You know, it's like, and there are plenty of times when things, you know, get crazy. But fuck, dude, name a relationship that doesn't.
That's, amen.
Name a relationship that doesn't.
Real quick. Would y'all like to have that performer on the couch as well for some quick
I mean,
questions?
absolutely.
Only if she comes with more shots. Only if she comes with more shots.
Oh, we have to have more
Only
shots.
if she comes.
Conditional.
Absolutely.
I mean, listen, I don't know. Was it two shots only on this show?
No, it says anytime someone puts their ass on a seat.
Well, no. What I'm saying though, normally it's 2 shots, right?
It says many people
Oh,
sit
okay,
down.
cool.
So if I had
Bring
5
4
guests,
shots.
Yeah.
Bring 4 shots.
So technically, if she's the
What are the magic words?
Oh, okay, ready? We're gonna say, let's get buzzed. We
Yeah,
don't
let's
need
get
to
buzzed.
count it. Okay, ready? Let's get
buzzed.
Woo! Oh my God, yes. Ooh, there's 4, yes.
And there's 4 shots. Oh shit.
I was gonna say yes one.
It's going hard in the paint with that one. All right.
All right. Ooh, is Eddie getting one?
Really quick, I got to bring the microphone, but I'm going to get a shot in there as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah, of course you are.
so awesome. Yeah.
This is
Cheers,
fucking
Hip, hip, hooray.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Cheers.
Yeah.
Where's the cat?
I don't know where that fat ass went. Oh my God, yes.
Woo.
Literally.
That shot did not taste like ginger ale or ginger ale, Jameson.
I think mine might have taken yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, mixing it up on OBA.
Pretty sure I explained I wasn't that great of a waitress.
So I'm so excited to have you on because obviously we've talked about you so much. So much. So like being the dynamic duo that you are, he was talking about the levitating nail bed. How did that come about? How did we decide like, let's try a nail bed. Let's incorporate that.
So I wasn't the original performer
Right.
for this act.
Right. But what made you want to do that?
So the thing is I actually take snidbits of certain things. Like this is how we become creative on
Right.
new shows.
Right.
And one of the things is that the performer at the time that I was working with was like, I'm like, what can you do? And she's like, I can lay on a bed of nails. And I'm like, all right, everyone's laid on a bed of nails though. So let's figure out a way to make that better.
Right.
How do you make it better? Make it fly.
Yeah.
Right? So we made it fly.
Yeah.
Right? And then obviously when the performer was no longer working with us and whatever, due to technical difficulties, whatever. That being said, yeah. No, she wasn't that good. I'm gonna be honest with you. However, you know, me and her just started seeing each other and I was like, can you lay on a bed of nails? And she's like, I don't know, I've never laid on a bed of nails. I'm like, I can lay on a bed of nails.
That. Okay, so it doesn't sound like you were intimidated. You're just like, I won't know until I do it.
Right.
I love that.
Absolutely. In fact, actually, for that show, we actually had tryouts. We had,
Really?
Yes, we did. And because, you know, people didn't know that me and her were together at the time.
Yeah.
And we were working with a company, which I won't name because, you know, whatever.
They who
But-
shall not be named.
they shall not be named. That being said, though, we had tryouts, and so what we did was we had the girls lay on a bed of nails, and then we also tried them with butane bubbles.
Oh.
Because the thing is not also do you have to be able to lay on a bed of nails, but you have to be lit on fire.
Yeah.
And so those two combinations aren't fucking easy.
It's a lot
you
of
know?
sensations at one
Right,
time.
absolutely, absolutely. I would tell you that laying on a bed of nails is it's an art.
Yeah. I was
a
going to
particular
ask
way
you,
of-
what does that feel like?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you definitely feel it for about the first 10 to 15 seconds. And you're like, oh shit, these are real fucking nails. And so like I would say if there's any sort of a panic mode, it's definitely within the first 10 to 15 seconds. But if you're able to just like calm yourself down and go into like a meditative state, then it kind of just feels like acupuncture.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I gotta
And
check that
so
out as well.
once you get past that 15-second threshold, which doesn't really sound like a lot, but
No, but when you're counting.
but in a performance setting, like 15 seconds is actually
It's an eternity.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
it's an
'Cause you have to be
eternity.
on time when you're counting, by the way. You can't just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 and 2 and 3.
Don't forget the
Yeah.
Mississippi's in there too. One Mississippi.
Right.
Two Mississippi.
So as soon as you get past that 10-second threshold, you're kind of meditative at that state,
Yeah.
and you don't really feel it anymore. I will say, I don't know if you wanted to talk about that, but I will say there was, because we performed this act several times.
Yeah.
There was
About October last year?
there was one mishap with the the motor
Oh,
operator.
yeah, no, the motor, yes. No, because it
So
floats.
so what?
So the motor
what
going up and
people-
down.
Yeah, when people don't understand
And when
is
people don't
that
do their fucking job right.
but people don't understand that it's not just a performance going on right there on the
There's a
stage.
lot behind the
There's
scenes.
somebody behind the
Absolutely.
scenes making your show great.
Yes.
Well, this particular person did not make the show great and didn't follow the cues.
Right.
And so I was on the bed of nails and I got raised too soon.
Oh, no.
And the motor operator
Quick stop because the motor click and then so it's a quick
Yeah.
stop and then they had to bring it back down. So
Yes.
as you bring
Hydraulic.
it back, yeah,
so
absolutely, yeah.
that sucked.
Yeah, she actually came. I'm sorry.
I came off bleeding.
Yeah, she came off bleeding from that show. Like one of the nails had actually punctured her back a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because
Because
I mean, you're talking 900
it's not a
nails.
smooth.
know.
It's not a
900
move.
nails.
It's not as smooth.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
Yeah.
nothing
It's
is
a
smooth
sudden
about that.
stop.
Yeah.
So when
A
so
sudden
when someone's
stop.
pressing the button, it's like, oh shit,
No.
and then they
it
stop
wasn't
the
even done
button.
by hand. It was by button.
It's a button.
Oh,
So
So and they're like, oh shit, I fucked up, and then they stop you just real quick, and you're laying on a
yes.
yeah, right.
You're
right.
laying on 900 nails, and so I got jolted.
Oh my God.
But that was, I don't know.
That's probably well. So this is the other thing too. Is like a lot of people think like, okay, well, how often do you get burned as a fire performer? And the reality is that yeah, we get burned. I mean, not Freddy fucking Krueger burned.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's,
you know what I mean? Not like
it's actually
that.
funny you say this because earlier.
She's like, you burned me last week. bitch."
Yes. So earlier,
yeah, right. Well,
earlier when
On
you were
August
talking
17th.
to him, he was like, "I haven't had a burn victim yet." Guess he has.
yeah. Well, no. See, you're a performer, so you're not a victim.
You signed up.
You
for
signed
this?
up for this
I
shit.
got the
You got
waiver?
paid for this. No, so actually,
And this is another thing some people don't realize about fire performing, especially outdoors.
Oh, the wind.
The wind.
Yes.
yeah, the
it's a
wind
completely-
changes.
So-
No, the wind changes the game for
So
sure.
we were
Absolutely.
doing our signature Beast and Dragon show for an event around Halloween. So Halloween,
last year.
as you guys were both talking, is like the busiest season ever. I got lit on fire, I think 12 times within 3
that
days.
weekend. Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
weekend.
I got lit
Spots,
on.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Oh,
the same
essentially,
spots because I wasn't
yeah.
I wasn't smart enough at that time to
To
switch
switch legs.
switch legs. So he was lighting the same spot
Oh no.
12,
Yeah.
12 times
Yeah.
within a 3-day span.
Of course.
But it was also very windy that day, so it's like, what was it? Did I just get lit too much?
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it the
yeah,
wind? What was it? We'll never know.
We have to do some calculus on this one.
Well, it's funny because like naturally you would think, fire safer outside, but like
No.
No,
it's actually
it's
not.
not.
because
It's not,
when
it's
you're
less
indoors,
controlled.
Exactly. It's less controlled
yeah.
outside.
It's definitely controlled more inside, and it's crazy how like the world works because it's like because of one particular moment that happened many years ago with pyrotechnic cannons inside of a fucking club that they weren't calibrated for that
you
club.
don't say they weren't calibrated?
They weren't. No, they were calibrated before. They were calibrated with the last show. And they
Correct, and they didn't adapt for the
new
height
one.
and
So
okay.
what happened was these pyrotechnic cannons shot off into the ceiling, and that's what fucked the whole game up
course.
for
Yeah, of course.
everyone.
'Cause now it's a
And-
liability
Yes,
for
right.
everyone.
Now
Thanks,
it's
guys.
thanks guys. And so I won't name names. You know who you are. But that being said, though, it is what it is, and it's one of those things where now, because like let's say for instance we get an event, right, and somebody's like, oh, why don't you spin fire on the beach? I'm like,
Oh my God. I know it sounds good. It sounds good, but
which way is the wind?
It's
For real.
everywhere.
I literally
real.
see my friends like
For
who do
real.
fire performances, and they're like, okay, so. And you just see them kind of like doing this like weird like it almost looks like
yeah.
they're rebooting. You're like, no,
They're not rebooting. They're just adjusting for the wind control at this
Yeah,
point in
dude.
time.
And it
you
sucks
know?
because when you start performing, if the wind changes, you got to be very sensitive to the fact that it
Agreed.
moves. Like,
Agreed. I would definitely tell you that based on a lot of the fire performers that I've seen,
yeah.
right, a lot of them are starting off, and that's okay. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
of
with that. We all start somewhere.
Yep.
But the problem is that you start somewhere, and you're like, I'm here. You're not there yet.
Oh, no.
Please take your time before you get there.
Yes.
And it's like if you're really passionate about what you do, which I am, I love what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, like not for nothing. There's plenty of times when I could take a job as something else,
Of course.
but I don't want to because this is what I love to do. So when I see people that are like, I'm passionate, it's like, are you fucking really though? You know what I mean? Because there's a risk that's involved.
Yeah.
Make no mistake.
Some
it's
people
involved.
just want to look cool on Instagram.
Dude, listen.
Damn.
So not for nothing, I'm a huge advocate of like getting a mentor of some sort and also being humble as fuck. So like you can't just
I mean,
think like because you got one skill. Like there's not only like 3 skills in the book, guys. Like there's like
well, the problem that, like I said, we run into more than anything else is that yes, I'm a person who's never been mentored. So I've never taken a class from any. Well, but I also have things that have built me in a different way. I had martial art background beforehand.
See? I was
right,
gonna ask this
right.
I had about staffs. I was like, are you sure you know?
Yeah, no. I have martial art background
Yeah.
beforehand. I mean, not like extensive.
No, but enough to
but enough to know, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like if you really want to get technical, I used to be a pizza cook. And that doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. But nah, fuck that. Stick your hand in a fucking 450 degree
Wait,
oven.
is it a coal fired oven?
No,
Does it
it's
have-
old school oven, not Papa John's, goddammit, real fucking pizza. But like stick your hand in an oven with fucking flour and shit on it. Your hand starts to cook instantly. So I'm already building up like a heat resistance.
Yeah.
Stuff
Can I
like
take
that.
a second to talk about something random?
Yes. I would love random things. Yes.
So he's talking about being a pizza cook and how that helped him in his fire performing. However, he almost got murdered making a cheeseburger.
Yeah, no, for real. Yes. I almost got murdered. Well, no, see, this is the thing. I've had 2 close death experiences from
Oh
food.
my God. One of them
What?
from food?
From food.
Did you say
From food. From
close
food.
death
Yes.
experiences from food?
All right, so a cheeseburger, right? I'm at the house, I'm cooking half naked. Right? Cooking half naked. And
Just the way I like it.
Yeah, that's right.
the grease from the hamburger pops out of the pan and like fucking gives me like 3rd degree burns on like 4 different places. I'm like, death from
He's
hamburger.
Like, he's like, I've never been burned so much in all my 10 years of fire performing.
Yeah, right. Death by hamburger. So, and then
But was the hamburger good?
I don't even fucking remember. I think it was probably overdone. I'm pretty sure it was overdone because I was probably pissed. I cook cheeseburgers on the grill now in a closed container where I walk the fuck away from.
Smart man.
Yeah. And then the other one was a Caesar salad.
Shut up.
I swear to
It's
God.
like food poisoning.
I got food poisoning from a Caesar
Okay,
salad.
I was gonna say, how did you get burned from a
I got
Caesar
no, I didn't get burned. I got food poisoning from
Internally
a Caesar salad that literally had so much salmonella in it.
Oh, yes.
That like I had to be hospitalized for 3 fucking days. Actually, this was about I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. right? 4 or 5 years ago. Halloween fucking season, by the way. Thank you, fucking Wawa. Thank you, Wawa. Yes, Wawa.
Why?
Yeah,
Why,
Wawa.
Wawa?
Wawa costing me thousands of dollars, and the hospital
Yeah.
still ain't getting the money.
He still won't.
that.
He
I
still
know
won't
that.
eat Wawa today.
No,
I mean, I don't
no.
believe
I
it.
personally
no.
love Wawa.
Nope.
And he
Yeah,
won't eat
no,
it
I
with me.
Yeah.
Really
I
quick.
mean, I do too.
Really quick, everybody.
Here we go.
Since this is like a sad note, I'm
Sad.
sorry you got food poisoning and you got burned on your leg,
He's so sensitive.
and you're Kayla B. What?
I am.
But today we have a special audience member. That is her birthday today.
Oh, fuck, here we go. That's right. That's
It's her
right.
birthday today.
Okay, and this motherfucker was like, no, I'm not. Not today.
Not today, bitch.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today. Not on my day of birth. I could. Cameras? On my day of birth? No.
I have the lighter to light
Yeah,
the
the
candles
lighter.
with.
Well, I think that's gonna have to. We got no cake, so that's gonna have to be the candle.
We can make a cake. I mean, as long as you have an orifice and a
I
candle.
didn't feel this up
So
properly.
I think what to do is say
I could put a candle anywhere.
Happy birthday
to you.
Cha cha cha. Happy birthday.
We didn't make it.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Dee.
She's the one getting us drunk.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Listen, we have a fire performer here, Enid.
I know.
We were talking about playing with fire.
Actually, yeah, no, for real. Actually, so we do a special thing for birthdays.
Oh, shit.
We oh yeah. Apparently more shots for birthdays.
Oh
We're getting buzzed on the bus?
But first, tell her about the birthday thing.
So this is the thing. So obviously, when we worked in a steady venue quite often, which we don't anymore, but that's okay because we're looking for new homes. By the way, new homes. All right.
no. We like new homes.
So
We
so-
have new homes.
And by the way, I mean your new home could be literally your private event next time. You can always call us and ask us for a private event. We'll come to your house. We'll do all sorts of. All right, we'll do all that type of stuff.
imagine
It's not
bragging
like
to
you
your
have to have
friends?
some. Yeah. So
Honey, I had a birthday party, but did you have fire performance?
Right. Did you get lit on fire for your birthday? I don't
I
fucking think
did.
so. Right, exactly. So, but that's the thing though. So what we used to do is we actually would come up to guests that we knew about birthday gifts or birthday, whatever, and we would come and give you guys a special one show. One-on-one performance with you and your guest or whoever was there at your particular booth or your particular private event, and we made you involved in the show. And obviously, we walked it over with the show. We told everybody what was going to happen. Not everybody, but at least the main people that were
Yeah.
involved, and they knew what was going to happen. So everything was safe. More than anything
But
else.
not on this show, though.
I mean,
Wait, are we gonna put her on fire?
yes.
Cheers and happy.
Yes.
Fuck me now.
see, listen. It wasn't
It's
a
my
no.
birthday
It
and the
wasn't a
last
no.
one.
Oh, Eddie, you didn't chill that one.
Oh,
I did get a little ginger ale in mine though, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Eddie, that's why I make the shots. Do you see why?
I was in a rush.
So, are you enjoying your birthday?
Absolutely.
And I have two bitches.
Happy fucking birthday!
All right, guys, listen. It wouldn't be a fantastic episode of OhhhhH Beehave with a fucking set of fire performers if we didn't have some kind of fire performance. So, guys, please put your hands together. Add likes, add comments, add subscribes to everybody. Listen, and follow these two specifically. Listen, Courtney and Flamethrower. Oh, shit!